All right, if you're a parent, you might recognize this. This is my 15-month-old daughter's blanket, or as we affectionately refer to it, the stink rag. She likes to chew on this. She's never been much for a pacifier. This thing is disgusting. This is the nastiest thing that I think we have in the house. Usually what we do is we wash this almost every day. We put bleach into it. We throw it in the dryer. What we're going to do is we're going to use dry vapor, and I can tell you I'm not going to get this too close, but it's not very pleasant to smell. I don't know why she thinks it's so great to chew on, but anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to use dry vapor, because dry vapor can be used to kill bacteria. It can be used to deodorize, disinfect, and this device is the only mechanical device that's registered by the EPA as a disinfectant. So if I apply dry vapor to this blanket, there should be no more smell, and it should be not quite sterilized, but as clean as I can get it without using any chemicals. So no more bleaching this with chlorine, which I'm sure no matter how much I rinse it, there's probably going to be a little bit left over. So I'm actually letting my child suck on a blanket with chlorine in it. So we're going to stop doing that. We're going to start doing the right thing. We're going to clean this thing chemical free with some dry vapor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this up. I'm going to use the triangular attachment here with a clean towel, and you can see the steam coming out. If I put my hand down there, this is just like touching the bottom of an iron. So I'm just going to lay this on the top, work my way across here very slowly. Trust me, I'm not real concerned about damaging it as long as it's clean. And this is dry vapor, so it's a little bit damp, but it's not terribly so. And if I wanted to, after I was done, I could always throw it in the dryer for 10 minutes, and then it'd be extra clean. The objective here, though, is just to show that I can use dry vapor to clean and deodorize this thing. What I'm going to do right here, a little bit of a stain right there. Let's see if I can blot that any. Normally when we bleach and clean this, it doesn't really come that clean anyway. So I'm not necessarily expecting that stain to come up, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, that's there to stay. Not really the goal anyway. The goal is to make it not smell like something I found in the garbage. So I got all the edges done. I'm just going to work my way back across this. I'm just going very slowly, and right here where I'm touching it, it's extremely hot. Actually even looks, probably hard to see with the camera, it actually even looks maybe just a touch cleaner. We do have a towel on here which will help to lift some of the bad stuff out of there. The interesting thing about using the dry vapor system too is I got this steam. You can see the steam coming up in my face. It actually smells really good. It smells like something that just came out of the dryer, which is a good thing, especially when we're cleaning some fabric. All right, I've pretty well covered the whole blanket, so now, not even really that damp. It shouldn't be, using dry vapor. I could actually give this back to her right now. It's drier than it is normally when she's been using it. And if you're a parent, you wouldn't do this with your baby's blanket if they'd had it all day, and she's had this thing since yesterday and it hasn't been cleaned. There's absolutely no smell left in this at all. It just smells like a clean blanket, just like the day we got it. Dry vapor, good stuff. I cleaned the baby's blanket, no more smell. I know it's not got any bacteria in it now. I didn't use any chlorine, it's chemical free. Probably took twice as much time as it really needed, but I want to make sure I did a thorough job before I stuck my nose in there. Dry vapor works like a champ cleaning a baby's blanket.